What's up, guys? I went through your comments and I realized a lot of you are in stressed. So you're wondering if you're ambitious enough, if you need to be a coding genius, or how to get an internship when you have a zero experience. I haven't been doing this for a long time, and so think of me as your senior who already cleared the path. I'm going to give you the no bullshit answers to your questions so you can stop worrying and start building. So let's go. Well, if you see, I have divided some comments into the sections. You can see the comments in the screen. First section of comments is the I am on the right path group. So the answer is if you are doing MBA, okay, and learning things like SQL, Power BI, Excel, or Tableau, Python, or any of these tools which is under data analytics, you're on the right side. You're perfectly doing fine. Honestly, you are ahead of 90% of other students. My only advice is to stop just watching the tutorials, but just take a small set of data, even something simple like the list of your class grades, and try to make a chart in Power BI that shows who is failing and maintaining why. That's analytics. You're on the right track. Just keep practicing those tools. The second section of the comments are the how do I switch group. Some of students are from the payroll or from the recruitment. So they have a huge questions like I'm working on the recruitment. How do I switch into this HR analyst? So see, if you are already working in the payroll, in the recruitment or any of the HR domain, you are actually very lucky, to be honest. You have a real data in front of you every day. To switch to an analyst role, you don't need a new degree, right? You just need to show your boss a better way to do the things because you have the data, you have the scenarios, everything you have. You just need to work apart from 9 to 5 job, you need to work for 3 or 4 hours a day to show the boss this is the data, this is the tables, these are the charts I had made apart from my work, curiosity. So instead of sending a boring Excel list of candidates, send them a colorful dashboard that shows which college gives the best hires. Uh, Once you do that, you are just not an no recruiter anymore. You are an analyst in their eyes. And boom, if there is a any requirement, you are there. The third section is the I am techie group, who are the data engineers, they build pipelines. So for you guys, see, for my data engineers and scientists, you guys have the technical brawn, but you need brain of the HR because you have the knowledge, but you don't have that brain of the HR who knows the HR domain, right? You are not like recruiters or the payroll teams or any of the HR. You might know how to build a data pipeline, but you do need to know why a company cares about employee engagement. It's simple. Happy people stay longer and make more money for the firm. Spend a little time learning on why behind the how. If you can explain your tech work in a way that a normal HR manager understands, you will be the highest paid person in the room because you know the tech, now you know the behavioral, now you have the psychology mind. Boom. Okay. So the section 4 is about the beginners or the non-IT group for these guys. To my BBA students and non-IT friends, stop being scared of the word data. You don't need to be a math topper or a pro coder to be an HR analyst. You just need to be curious. If you want an internship, don't just show the certificate, show a project, use the free data from internet. Now we have multiple things. Just go to ChatGPT and tell them that this is my requirement of the report where I can find the data. It will give the link to you. Make a 3 page, 4 page report on remote work trends and post it on LinkedIn or any of the social media platforms. That is how you get noticed by recruiters when you have a non-tech background. Okay. The fifth section is the experience trap. I see a lot of you are complaining that the job post asks for 5 years of experience. Here's the secret. Those job posts are written by people who just copy paste the requirements. I'm being brutally honest in this. If you have 2 years of experience, you already know how the HR works. That counts. Don't let the 5 years of experience stop you are from applying. If your resume shows you know how to use the tools like Power BI to solve the problems, most companies will happily ignore that 5 years of rule. Okay, they will go ahead because you have the experience, right? Outro is nothing but the world is moving toward data and HR is no different. You are in a great spot whether you are student or a pro. Just pick one tool, master it, and start applying into the real life problems. If this made things clearer for you, hit that like button and tell me in the comments which tool you are finding the hardest to learn, and I'll definitely help you to look out for this. See you all.